Hi, Hi, give me a minute.
Okay, no problem. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Ted.
Okay, that's great.
Nice. You're recording this. You're going to put this in YouTube again as usual, right?
Yes, you are right. I'm on live.
So a question here. When I so you are now accessing this using the Skype for Business client, right?
Yes, I'm using Skype for Business client.
So can we see all the other participants who are just guests?
No, we can't.
So how do I see that?
Only after the live broadcasting is done.
So then I can see them in my Skype for Business client, right?
In fact, I have to go to Skype for Business broadcast the portal. Then I have to download the attendee list.
Oh, really? So unless I access the portal I access the browser session using like a normal attendee, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. How's
You mean
your?
I see who these people are while we are having this call?
Okay, right.
Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my browser and
Okay.
then run through a private session, put your URL in there and see whether I can get in and see the session, yeah?
Okay.
So let me see, what was the URL that you posted before? I had a call this morning, a webinar with like a company webinar, and then it turns out that when I give people like when I give outsider a access as a speaker, they had problems logging in. Their Skype for Business client will crash again and again. It's crazy.
Oh,
I had to
okay.
switch the whole meeting back into a normal meeting, a normal
Oh,
Skype conference.
I see. I see. It happens.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes it happens. Yeah.
that's crazy.
It happens.
Okay, I'm going to join the event as a normal user. Let me see what happens. Ah, there you go. So here I can see all the attendees as well? No, I can't, right?
No, I think you don't. You can. Only I can see as I log into my portal using the organizer username and password. Then I can download the Excel sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I have that portal as well. I can see who the attendees are. Okay, so I'm now accessing the browser. I'm looking at your stream.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
How is your meeting today? How is your event?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Wow. Great.
Okay. So you want to start in 2 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, right.
So how many participants do you have? Can you download and take a look? How many are attending right now?
Okay, one
It's
moment.
it's kind of weird. We should be able to see live how many people are online at the moment,
Yes,
no?
yes, exactly.
Why not?
Yeah, this is what. Okay, let me see. Okay, I got report now. Let me quickly download it. Meeting report. All right. Oh, I see some data inside. The anonymous. Are you using Chrome or Edge?
Who, me?
Yes.
Using Edge.
Edge. Okay, I see you. I mean, I see you as in I'm guessing. Okay, there another one guy. We have two only now.
Okay. But anyway, we're gonna record it anyway, so you can keep it
Yes.
down there, right?
Yes, exactly right.
If I have to leave halfway, I'm in Europe at the moment.
Oh, are you in Europe?
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. for me.
Oh, I see. Are you on business trip?
Yeah, both business and work, so business and private. So basically, it's 3 p.m. for me. So if I have to walk away in about half an hour, you
I'm
just
okay.
continue, okay? And then
All
you
right.
just wrap it up and say all the stuff, okay?
All
But
right.
I'll stick around at the start until at least half an hour. But if I can, I'll stick around the whole 1 hour, okay?
Understand. No problem.
Cool. All right, buddy.
Okay, I will start the live Skype for Business live broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Ted. I'm from Radiance Communication PT Limited in Singapore. This event is brought to you by, as always, Singapore User Group, Skype for Business User Group, Singapore. Today, I would like to touch on and talk about Skype for Business Online Call Quality Dashboard. In fact, Call Quality Dashboard is a Microsoft, the online call quality monitoring tools, but it is often overlooked. The reason behind is that some people they tend to focus more on the other aspect of Skype for Business in terms of like the device, video, messaging, content sharing, but less focus on why particular quality has been degraded or underperforming, or some call has been dropping all the while, or some call has been dropping especially when they are in peak hour or like in outside office network. It is often overlooked, and then we realize lately that it has been a while we really focusing on the quality of the call. In fact, as Skype for Business, the call quality dashboard is a very fundamental and a very useful tool to troubleshoot, to monitor, and to maintain call quality for your organization. It is, in fact, unlike other solutions you can find easily on other like the unified communication, it is very much Microsoft Skype for Business Online. The call quality box is there very pretty much the built-in, and also like it also has the the out-of-the-box solution for you. You do not have to acquire or you do have to buy additional the seats or license from Microsoft in order to have this call quality dashboard. It is built right inside Microsoft Office 365 Cloud, tightly integrated with your Skype for Business online portal, as well as it is the value add-on service right out of the box from Microsoft. It is the business ready. It is the out-of-the-box solution from Microsoft. Skype for Business, the call quality dashboard is in fact allow you to gain insights into the quality of calls using Skype for Business services. One of the most important aspects of the Skype for Business CloudPBX is to ensure and maintain good quality calls. Okay, for example, if there is a call quality degradation, you should be able to pinpoint where the bottleneck is and the problems lie within a matter of time. Because sometimes the quality of the call is very much important. You are having a town hall meeting. You are probably having a very important business meeting with overseas counterparts. It is your part. And it is your responsibility that you have to ensure the call is having a very good quality call, and then there is no call drops or the quality degradation. So how do you ensure that the call quality dashboard comes into play? Call quality dashboard for Skype Business Online allow you to have a visibility insight into the quality of call, and also it also help you understand and then realize which the network is having call quality issue, whether the user are in the office, when they are using wire network or when they are using wireless network, as well as are they having the pattern. It will also allow you to see a trend. Let's say, for example, like starting from last month, I am having the poor call quality issue, but unlike like previous 2 to 3 months ago. So you have this kinds of the situation. So this we call quality dashboards allow you to have this kinds of compare between this month call quality with last month against a few months back call quality. So what is going on since a few months back compared to this month? So this kinds of visibility insights allow you to have a control over your call quality during your organization. Also, at the same time, you will probably not only that this particular network but also it is like, let's say for example, you would like to know and understand and have a very clear the picture and the statistic of whether the user are using qualifying and certified Microsoft Skype for Business devices, or they are using just built-in microphone when they are making a call. Let's say, for example, the user keep repeating and then they keep reporting to you and complaining to you that I have been getting very poor call or they often drop the call. And then you realize that, you have like 10 users, only this particular user having an issue. So you can roughly know this like an individual issue, but you may not know exactly where the problem lies. So in this case, the call quality dashboard allow you to have this kinds of insight. Let's say, for example, if that user is using uncertified or unqualified devices, or the user is like using this kind of business client out of date, maybe like the few months back client version, or then you realize that based on by using call quality dashboard, you will be able to pinpoint and you'll be able to bring you'll be able to see the issue where the issue lies. Let's say, for example, you realize that based on using call quality dashboard, you realize that the user client version has to be upgraded to the next higher version, so that this call quality issue can be minimized or eliminated. And then also, you also would like to know how many audio video call made during this particular month, and then whether it is like you are having like the audio call more or like compared to video call more. So you would like to have this kinds of very detailed insights information. What is happening in your organization? The call quality dashboard is you are very valuable tool to make the decision. In all, let's say for example, you are having Polycom phone or like the audio phones, both are Microsoft certified, and then you realize that during this particular month, I'm having a very poor quality. In this case, you can also pinpoint and see which Polycom phone firmware version they are using. And then based on this call quality, by using call quality dashboard, you can compare and you can see the information and then the version of firmware that you're using are used by this Polygon phone. So you may need to upgrade the Polygon firmware version to next higher version or more updated version in order to minimize issue that coming out from the user. This is the tool that we are talking about in order to improve, maintain, control, and then ensure that your users are always using up-to-date Skype for Business client, your Polygon phone, or your the desk phone, audio codes, Link, all phones are using up-to-minute, up-to-date the update from having firmware update from Microsoft, and then users are not using unqualified devices such as like the built-in microphone or built-in audio video devices. You want to ensure all this, the whole aspect, and then the whole the ecosystem of the call quality in your organization. For other organization, the call quality dashboard is the day-to-day vital tools to do the job. All right. Okay, this is the introduction, and then the key then is what is security. I talk about it, and then also you will be using to gain insight into call quality dashboard. Using call quality dashboard to gain insight into your organization, the information such as a user number of like client, the version of client that used by the user, the phone firmware versions, and as well as the devices that the user are using to communicate and then to talk to other people or make call. And at the same time, this call quality dashboard is your primary tool to troubleshoot and maintain good call quality. Okay, before I talk about call quality dashboard, it is very much important that you understand the terminology, because this is a pretty much very basic, very fundamental. Without having a proper and solid understanding of this, the classification and terminology, the definition, you may find it very difficult to understand what call quality dashboard is talking about. Call quality dashboard is giving you information. You will find it very difficult to interpret or translate. Okay. I make it very simple. Okay, the fundamental about these call quality dashboard is that first of all, you have to understand what is the first and second endpoints. In fact, they are technically, and then in simpler terms, they are talking about who is the caller, who is the callee. Okay, and CQD, I will call in short form call quality dashboard. I will start calling CQD. Doesn't use caller or callee fee in a field. Instead, they use a first and second. Okay, later on I will explain more. Okay, first means it's always server endpoint. It could be your audio video multi-control point unit, and then your mediation server. It is always first. Okay, let's say for example I'm using Skype for Business client. I'm making a call. Okay, am I first or am I second? In this case, if you are using Skype for Business client and you are making outgoing call, and you are using Skype for Business online, you are second endpoint. And then first endpoint is in fact Microsoft Skype for Business online mediation server. Okay, so in this case, first endpoints mean client. First mean my mistake. First mean server. Okay, server is only the first endpoint. Okay, and then if you are making you are using Skype Business client and then making a call to Skype Business online, and then you are second endpoint. This is the definition. So first of all, I will repeat because I misspoken. The first is always server. Okay, if you are using Skype Business client, making a call, and then you are a second endpoint. So first endpoint is always server. Second endpoint is always client. Okay, this is very first introduction about security fundamental. We have to understand this fundamental before we dive into the security to retrieve actionable information from security. We must first understand this. Okay, and then the second fundamental about security is manage and unmanage. Manage means manage call are the call that made using your corporate LAN. Let's say for example, and then for example, you are inside the corporate network. You make a call. It is managed call, managed network. Okay, and then if you are in an outside, you are using the public Wi-Fi, you are in library, you are in the other customer office, and you are making a call, and you are in unmanaged network. How do you define manage and unmanaged? Okay, in fact, in order to classify you are managed or unmanaged, you must first have to upload your building, your network information to Microsoft. What you are trying to tell Microsoft is, hey, Microsoft, this network, like 192.168.1.0 network, is my office network. If you see that the traffic is coming from this particular network, take this network as managed network. Okay, the rest you can take as unmanaged. By default, there is no information given from you to Microsoft. So whatever calls you have been making all the while are classified as unmanaged until you upload your building, they call it building information. But in simpler terms, you have to upload your network information to Microsoft Security Portal. And then Microsoft will start recognizing your network as managed network. Okay, so managed network is the network that you upload your network information to Microsoft, and then unmanaged is the rest, the remaining. Let's say whichever network that you are making call from are classified as unmanaged. Okay, so these are two things that we have to understand. Okay, for the first time, you have to turn on the call quality dashboard for the first time. How do you do that? Later on, I will show you more detail in my demo. All right. First of all, you have to log into your Skype for Business online. Online, go to admin, and then go to Skype for Business admin page. And at the left-hand side, you will see tools. Inside the tool, you will see Skype for Business Online Call Quality Dashboard. You have to click on it. And then after that, you follow some steps. You are already inside the call quality dashboard. It is out of the box already. And then it is right, you don't have to acquire additional license in order to enjoy and then have full access to the call quality dashboard. Later on, I will give you more complete and detailed demo how it should be done. Now, when we know some basic fundamental facts and about call quality dashboard, I will continue talking about how do you define, in fact, how Microsoft defines a poor call. A poor call is a call divided by the poor call is how you define Microsoft. A poor call percentage is like poor call streams divided by poor streams versus good stream, and then multiply by 100 percentile, then it makes poor call percentage. And then you can also see the call quality tab. Inside, later on, I will show you more about that. Call quality tab, you can see whether user in good call or like a poor call. I can share you and make more detailed information about that later. Also, the call count. Call count is like how many calls you have been made, or your user have been making daily basis, or how many calls has been made, or daily basis, monthly basis, and all that. Okay, so you have to have the counts. Later on, when I log into security, we can see more detail about how the counts look like. Okay, then also you will have at the right hand side, you will see the percentile. The percentile, you will see what is the poor call percentile. And then what defines a poor call? There are several factors that define poor call. It is in Microsoft defined the metric and value. Let's say, for example, if the call is taking more than 500 milliseconds round trip, and the call is classified as poor call. Okay, and at the same time, if the call is the jitter inter-arrival is like the greater than 30 seconds or 30 milliseconds, it is also defined as the poor call. So there are a few defined metrics and value what makes a poor call based on Microsoft. Okay, now I will move my camera back to demonstration screen so that you can see what I have been demonstrating and then how we assess, manage, monitor, and then gain insights information from call quality dashboard. Okay, I think you can see my screen now. Okay. So first of all, I will be going inside to my call quality dashboard. You open to Skype for Business online portal. Log on to Skype for Business online portal. Oh yeah, I log out. So I will be logging in again. And go to admin page. So Jim, you can see, right?
Yeah, I can see a separate video screen of your demo, so that's fine in the Skype for Business client. I will try to see in the browser how it looks like. Okay, on the browser it looks perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to, I log into Skype for Business Online. I go to Skype for Business Online portal, go to Admin Center and click on Skype for Business. And then I go to Tools. And then you have to go to Skype for Business Online Call Quality Dashboard. Click on it. You will be logging into Skype for Business Call Quality Dashboard. Okay, the first time you log into it, you will have to say it sales. You need to log in order to access this. So at the right top corner, click on Sign In. Okay, so first of all, I would like to show you, once you sign in, you will see daily and then monthly trend. Let's say, for example, at the left-hand side, you will see the audio stream monthly trend. In monthly trend, I have been having like 70 call in total. In fact, 72 call in total, all right? Okay, 72 call in total. Out of 72 call, I have been having 4 poor call. Okay, in the month of the August and in the month of September, this month, I'm having the 40 call in total. Okay, out of 40 call, I have none poor call. This is a general overview. Once you log into Skype the security portal, and the first time is a percentage. Percentage, this is the right-hand side, you will see the percentage. Percentage is the poor call percentage. For month of September, I don't have any poor call. But however, in the month of August, I have 4 poor call in total out of 72 call. You can see the left-hand side is count. Count is the number of call, and then is the right-hand side percentage is the poor call percentage. This is a monthly trend, and then you can also have daily trend. Let's say, for example, 15th of August last month, I'm having 6 call. None has poor call. And then in the month of the September this month, and on 4th of September, I did I did the 26 call in total on the 4th of this month. So, but none had the poor call. So basically means once you log into CQD, you have a very clear and very nicely formatted and then nicely defined to the number of calls based on number of month and then based on day. Let's say, for example, in this particular day, look at it, for example, like on the 4th of August, I'm having 26 call, and on the 5th of September, I'm having a 6 call. On the 6th of September, I did 2 calls in total. Okay, this is the number of calls I made on daily basic. All right, and then also you can also see this is like the audio streams, and then also the client to server. Client, remember, server is always first, and then client is second endpoint. Server is first endpoint. Okay, so client to server. Then how many calls I made. Also in daily trend. This is the overview of the call quality that you can see right away. At the same time, the top corner you will see good is defined as light blue, and unclassified is slightly darker blue, and then poor call is in purple color, and poor call quality percentage using the yellow color cycle. Okay, now the point is that just now I mentioned there are 2 types of network, managed and unmanaged. Okay, by default, all the calls are classified as unmanaged unless and until you upload your building data. Building data basically means your LAN network information. Let's say, for example, you are using like 192.1c network, or you are using 10.10 network, etc. You have to upload this information to Microsoft Security Portal so that they will recognize which network the call is coming from, which particular subnet the call is having issue or not issue, etc. blah blah blah. So we are trying to feed this information into Microsoft Security Portal. How do we do that? First of all, you have to go to the here at the top corner. There is like the setting icon. You click on it, you will see tenant data upload. So yeah. Just click on it. You will see the information. All right. The information is that you have a chance, you have an option to upload your building data. Okay. Regarding with building data is in fact the tab separated exam file. You can easily define yourself. Now, later on, I will share with you how you can upload your building data, the network data to Microsoft Office 365, Microsoft Security Portal. And then I already uploaded my the building information to Microsoft Security Portal. I can download it and then I can show you my sample. So I'm downloading the file that I already uploaded. This is my data. Why we are doing this? Okay, well, let me recall that. Why am I doing this is that because I want my network to recognize in Security Portal as managed network, so that I can specifically and I can individually zoom in on and then declassify and then find information. Okay, let's say for example, if you do not do this, all network are using unclassified or the unmanaged. So you cannot say, okay, which network is having issue or which particular subnet or which particular IP is having issue. You wouldn't know. Okay, so that is why in order to get your network information to Microsoft, you have to prepare the data and upload to Microsoft Security Portal. In fact, it is quite simple, straightforward, and then you can do it within like a matter of seconds. So I will open it. I open my existing data. I will show you what it is all about. Oh, okay, it's slightly difficult to see here, but I will try to simplify it because okay. Okay, so I have the data. You have to define the building data using you can use the building data using your Microsoft Notepad or Excel sheet. Okay, what you have to do is that you have to have the comma separated information, comma separated value, you have to upload it. Let me find my original so that you all can see what it is. Okay, one moment. Okay. So one moment. I want to show you all the sample data so that you all know. Sorry, I didn't happen to download it. Okay. Okay, here is in fact the building data. Okay, first of all, you have to define network. Okay, network, and then also you have to define thing. You have to define your network. Let's say what it is about is that, let's say you have like network, okay, and then you will say like my office. Okay, the network. Sorry, you have to type network, and then tab separated. 192.168.1.0, right? So you can compare to my data. Okay, this is network, and also the network name. Network name can be your office name. Let's say my office name is like Serangoon office. Okay, and then your network subnet. Subnet is, let's say for me, is like 24. You have to make it tab 24. Okay, then after the building name is, let's say for example like Sintel building, and the ownership type is like maybe like Sintel. Okay, so based on this, the example, the definition, you can follow it, and then you can use this network and then building name. And at the end of the day, it is quite easy. You can do it within a minute or seconds, and you will see this format: your network, your office name, your subnet mask, and then your building name, your office, and also the area code, and then also your region, and then also your number one. Number one meant for the inside the corporation. Yes, you are inside the corporation. Yes, this is my own corporation. But whether you are using express route or not, you can use 0. You are not using express route. So this is the very fundamental and basic information required to upload to security portal. After you, so that Microsoft will recognize your network as a managed network, and then the next time when you want to find and zoom in on the network issue, in order you can start finding using your network, so that you know which network ring to search for to find where the issue is. Later on I will show you. So the point is that you have to prepare this data. It's like very easy, simple, and then tab separated value, put it in an Excel sheet, and then save it. Let's say for example save as like desktop, and then you can see all file, and then you can save it as like DSP. That's separated value, all right? And then you can save it on your desktop. That's it. Then after that, you go back to your portal and then upload it. Okay, once you upload it, also when you upload the file, ensure that you choose the correct, you choose the date and time, and you choose the start date. Let's say, for example, I were trying to upload one data. Okay, so I take like 110 network. Then I change some information. Then I use all right, I have this data, so I choose my browser data, and then I upload it. When you upload, it is important that you do not overlap each other. For example, I already uploaded my building information on the building information. The present day time period is like the starting from the December 31st until today. So if you want to upload the file must not fall in between this date. Let's say, for example, you must be earlier than 2016 or later than 2018. Okay, let's say, for example, if you are trying to upload this March, assuming that you choose the start date, what we're trying to define is that starting from which month you would like to see the data. Because Microsoft already has the data processed inside security portal, once you upload the building information, Microsoft will trying to map the data, the network you uploaded with existing network data that it is already collected through like, maybe like you have been using this security for like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So it's trying to map the data. So you would like to see, starting from which month, you want to see the amount of data that you want to see until today. Let's say, for example, I want, I want the data starting from March all the way to today. You try to upload, you will see what happened. Okay, successfully updated. Okay, so because this you are starting is starting from all the way to 03/18. Okay, today is like starting from the 18th of March. Okay, is present. So 18th of March and here is no overlapping each other. That's why it accepted you. Okay, so once you upload it, it will be start doing in progress. Okay, but for now, I'm just would like to show you how you upload your building data to Microsoft Security Portal. And then you can also specify the end date when that you would like the data to start collecting from or to show in Microsoft Security Portal until to which particular month and day. You can also define end date. If you didn't define end date, the end date will be the present day. Okay, in this case, I do not want this my data because I already have mine, so I will delete this data. Okay, once you upload your building data, you are good to go. So you will be going back to your core quality dashboard portal. And then you click on the detail report. Okay, once you see this, okay, I will try to, because I did some configuration, so I will try to remove all the detail configuration I have done. I will try to start from the beginning, so that everyone know very fresh understanding of what is going on. Okay. So this is my data. Okay, this is first of all, okay, let me also delete this. In fact, this is the original. Okay, this is the original setting. Okay, all the original settings are by default or are all audio stream. You do not have video, you do not have like the application sharing content yet, but later on we can zoom in on them. First of all, by default, you can only see audio streams. Let's say, for example, in the month of August, I made 58 plus 10, 68, then 72 call. Okay, I made 72 call in the month of August. In the month of September, I made 40 call. You can only see this very basic information. Now, I would like to see more information about the call now. So how do you manipulate it? How do you size it up? And then how do you retrieve the data that you want? Okay, let's say, for example, now I would like to see the video call. Okay, this is all about audio stream. All right, you can even click on it. When you click on audio stream, you can see the managed network, but it stays the same. All right, you can go to audio stream. Now, it is all about talking about the audio streams and audio call. Then I would like to see how many video calls I made. Okay, you click on it, and then you have like 3 tabs. One is called dimension. Dimension is the what do you want to see, and then your description of your interest. Let's say, for example, I put it in month and year. Okay, so I can see that this is year and month dimension. Okay, I want to see my course in years and month format, year and month, the view. So I choose in my dimension, I use a month and year. Let's say, for example, if I want to use day, I want to see it's in day. Okay, so I can also click save. Then you see how they size it up. Okay, now I can see my data in days. Okay, so the dimension means how you would like to see the data. You want to see the course made in months, that the whole month consolidated format, or you want to break it down to days level so that you can see how many calls made in a day. So you can see that. So this is how I see it. Dimension is like how do you want to format it? How do you want to see it, the existing data? So now I put a day. So now I remove day. You can see have a consolidated and the total call made in months, made in particular months, right? So this is dimension. Measurement is that what do you want to measure? I want to measure by jitter. I want to measure how many jitter I have. I want to measure how many video call I have. Okay. Now here is I'm seeing the how many audio call, right? So I want to make it here all our audio call. I want to see how many video calls I made. So I do video. Okay, video streaming count, and then I will choose a different color so that I can compare visibly. So I will probably use the green color. Now I can see. Okay, out of the call that I have, in fact I did 16 video call in the month of August. Oh, this is how you want to use it. Just now in native version, you only see the audio stream. Now you can add on using the video streams as well, video counts as well. So this is the measurement is all about. What do you want to see? Now let's say now here, it's quite difficult to calculate 58, 10, 4, 16. So I want to have a total number. Let's say you want to see total, click on it, so that I don't have to do calculation. Okay, here to the stream count. Okay, I use it in using blue color. Okay, so I have 88 call in total. Okay, so I have like 16 video call, 4 poor call, 10 I classify, 58. In total, I have 88. So this is how you can also classify, measure. Okay, and then filter. Filter is, let's say, for example, out of this, I want to know how many users are from in my network. So the Microsoft, for me, my local network. In this case, I can click on this. As I remember, first is always server. Second is always client side. So to me, since I want to know how many calls are made using my office, from my office, so I will probably type second my office. Okay, sorry that. Okay, second network. Okay, so here my network I can classify. Okay, so here, okay, if you notice that I do not see my network is showing here. In order for us to see the network, you also have to add in the dimension. So you go to dimension and add to second network so that you can see the segregated view. Second network. Oh, now I see. Okay, in the month of August from the what I do 168.1.0 network. This is my network. I have made this particular call, 22 good call, 6 unclassified, 4 poor call, and 8 video stream count. Okay, so this is how you define, oh, okay, from this particular network, this is my network, I made this particular call. Okay, and in the month of September, I made 7 call, 7 video call, 10 audio call. This is the blue color is audio, green color is video. How do you define? You click on it, you can see the measurement. Okay, let's say audio call count, it is measured by this color. All right, therefore good color. So you are using this color to measure audios, and then you are using green color to measure video calls. Okay, this is how you define. And then I'm stacking up upon each other, so that you can see the stacking view. Also, you can also see the in table format. Okay, all right. So this is how you see the basic understanding of stream, basic understanding of audio, video, and then also the how to use measurement. All right. You remember only to associate whatever you have the filter, you're trying to put it in the dimension so that you can see the description. Okay, now I would like to make it like the video call. Okay, and then let's say, for example, I want to know the network information detail. Okay, let's say you start going to filter. I want to filter based on media type. Okay, media type. In media type, I have like audio, video. Okay, so I just want to see the audio. Okay, then you also see measurement, video stream count. Okay, you have video stream count, and the dimension you also put in there. Media type. You can see, you can define the from different perspective. Okay, you are making a call from 192.1.0 network, and then audio call has like 40 audio call. Okay, and then you have like the 10, 32 or audio call. All right, in the manner of the September. Okay, you can have this kind of classification as well from your audio, video, and all that. So you can, here's how you see the string filtering. How you classify, and then use the filtering to define and to see from different perspective, at the same time to filter the information that you want to retrieve from security portal. Let's say, for example, you want to have like only audio call. And then using the, okay, let's say, for example, you change your media type to video. Okay, and then you see clearly. Okay, it is a video call. Okay, in the manner of video call, you will see like video call 8 call, and then you can also see 8 video call. And then in the month of like September, you will see 5 audio call, 5 video call, and 7 video call count. Okay, you can see it's in blank here. Blank here means that security is unable to pull the data from particular endpoints because because of the firewall, or because the security is unable to determine which the network or like which client is making the call, or the network that the client is coming from. That is why you are seeing blank. Blank means the security doesn't have information about this particular video call. Okay, but we can do much about that. And then now you want to see that what time or when or what time has the most peak call of the day and hour. Okay, then you go to, I will take this, you go to day, then dimension, then money here. So I want to know, or when is the peak call? Sorry. Based on day, all right. You have to add in dimension as well, so that you can see the day view from dimension as well. Now, okay, you see the peak call is for on 20th of August. Okay, you have like 39 call in total. 29 call in total in the month of August, happening on 20th. Okay, so this is how you define zooming on and see in which particular days of the month was having peak call or higher call volume. In fact, what I'm trying to share with you and what I'm trying to do is that how are you going to use security portal to retrieve the information that you're interested. For example, just now, based on this dimension and measurement and filtering setting, I'm interested in on which particular day we had the highest and the most call volume. Okay, based on my requirement and my interest, I use the filter as day, and I choose all the days of like the month, like from starting from 1 to the end of the month and 31. And then also I added this dimension I want to see in the dimension table, so that I can see for this particular interest, I can retrieve that and I can report to my management that on the 20th of August, I have the highest call volume. So this is the point. This is the whole point of what I'm trying to share, that you can make use of manipulate, and you can fine tune, you can customize the data that you want to see it from Microsoft Security Portal. Why? Because by using this data and the report, you can make a recommendation and you can make the network adjustment, and then you can fine tune and improve your call quality. Let's say, for example, you are having on this particular day, you are having the higher call volume, or you have a meeting on this particular day. You want to ensure that you have like the very good network, and then you ensure that you improve your network bandwidth, or you tend to create an environment where the call can make successfully, so you can plan ahead. And then so this is how the information I'm retrieving from the security. Okay, another thing I'm interested is that which the Skype business client is my user are using. Okay, so I would like to find out which Skype business client is the client my user are using. Okay. So what we have to do is I have to I will take out this one. So I'm done with this. So my interest is next one. Next one is that I want to know which Skype for Business client my user are using. Okay, in this case I will go and click add. It's called the second network connection. Remember that our client is always second network. Okay, connection detail. And then also in filter 2, you add one more filter. Then second user agent category. You can choose object communicator. Okay, they still use this name. And then in dimension, you add equally. Whatever you have in filter, you add it in dimension, so that you can see with categorized version and the properly formatted version. So you can use second network connection detail, and then you can use second user Okay, see what happened. Oh, one moment. Okay, so sorry, I didn't have any choose this one. So I want to choose using the Wi-Fi, okay, or like mostly a Wi-Fi user. So I want to, because when your second connection means that user are on the Wi-Fi network or wire network. Okay, most of my users are on Wi-Fi network. You can also choose wire. This okay. So I didn't have to choose this option. This one I'm not seeing anything. Okay, now you can see that which this kind of business client used by my end user. In this case, you may not see here. Let's say here is Wi-Fi network user, is a wire network. You will see that a lot of the wordings are overlapping each other. Okay, the good thing about security is that in fact you can download it in Microsoft Excel file, and then you can have a very clear report table, and then the actionable insights information about your network. So now remember that this screen in my objective is that I want to know which kind of business client user or client version my user are using, all right, or whether when they are in Wi-Fi network or they are in wire network. This is my objective. So I downloaded it because if I see here, I can see it, but it is quite difficult to read, and as well as not very clear, and the wordings are overlapping each other, all right. So I downloaded as Microsoft Excel sheet. Sorry, download. Now I can open it. Sorry, this is another one. Sorry. So I save it. Now very beautiful data come out. So I can see in the month of August, users are on Wi-Fi network. Why I choose second network connection is because remember, users are always on second network. And then also, users are always on using which client? This one is Microsoft Business Client. Okay, so in the month of the August, all right, users are on Wi-Fi, and then using this particular Skype for Business version made for good cause to unclassify. Unclassify means this kind of business security cannot get any information from the client, so they put it under unclassified category. Okay, I don't have any poor call, and then video calls too. So I make 6 audio call and then 2 video call in the month of August using Wi-Fi connection, using this particular 16.0 H201.2102 Skype Business Client version. Oh, this one is quite enlightening because this is the data that I'm looking for. Based on this data, what I'm getting and what I'm getting out of this, the data that I retrieve, because this is my interest. Because I want to ensure that my users are not using unsupported or outdated Skype Business Client version. Because if you are using the unsupported or the out-of-date Skype Business Client version, definitely the call quality will be degraded or drop. So I want to ensure that my Skype Business Client are always up to date. And then I want to ensure that when there is making a call, whether be it like audio or video, are they on Wi-Fi network or are they on wire network? Okay, so I want to have this one. So basically means in the month of like August, I can even drag down until today, but I don't do that. On wire, using wire connection, this kind of business client make 2 audio call, all right, and then 0 poor call. This is an actionable and then very productive and very useful inside information that I can retrieve from Skype Business security online. These are out of the box. Not many the Skype Business online, the provider able to give you these kinds of insights, these kinds of actionable, these kinds of like the very useful and the insightful information. Now you have the whole visibility of your entire office. Which client they are using, which network they are on, which month they make a call, how many calls they make, how many poor call they are having. Based on all information that you collected and gather, you can now decide what to do next. Let's say, for example, you have to upgrade the client. Let's say, for example, you have to upgrade your Wi-Fi network to have like whether you're using the Wi-Fi network is like having like congestion issue or like jitter issue, or you have to replace your Wi-Fi AP, or you have to make like more bandwidth available for this particular voice network. That is the thing that we would like to get exactly from this security. Why? Because by knowing this information, you can improve your network. By improving your network, improving the connectivity, you can improve your user experience. Plus, you can improve your call quality. This is exactly the whole point that I'm talking about. All right. So now we go back to my security portal. Now you can also, in fact, you can also understand which the codec is the scam vendors are using. Let's say, for example, you can go to like payload they are using. Let's say you can go to edit. I want to know which payload or codec that the scam vendors are using. Let's see. You can see. Payload. And then you are using like this codec. All right. And then server using the second network connection. Using Wi-Fi or URL. And then you use the same payload. Again, you can see which codec the scam vendors client are using. Okay, so sorry. Oh, I have to choose like G711. This one is for conferencing. G.722 is for conferencing. And then Siren is a successor. Okay, later on, Microsoft will no longer be using G722. It will start using Siren in replacement of G722. And then also, in fact, the Siren is the, G722 is in fact invented and has a patent by Pichatel Corporation. The leader acquired by Polycom. G722 was now acquired by the DD technology, and the protocol is acquired by Polycom now. And then also you can also use a SIG wideband. SIG wideband is peer-to-peer call. Okay, it's a default. H2164 is the video. Okay, you can also do that, and then you can see the payload version. Now you will check which. Oh, now we know. Okay, G722 is a conference call. How many conference call we make? We make 23 conference call. All right. SIG-wide, just now I mentioned to you, this is peer-to-peer call. This is peer-to-peer call, and then Siren is a successor to the G722. Okay. So now I understand that during the Wi-Fi network from G722 all the way to Siren, okay, we make it on Wi-Fi network, and then also only one PR connection, audio connection that I made using on Wi-Fi network. So based on this information, users are heavily using Wi-Fi network to make call. So it's very much important that you ensure that the Wi-Fi network is good and they have enough bandwidth, and then ensure that there is no traffic delay or congestion and all that. Okay, so this is how you retrieve which codec the scam vendors users are using. Okay. Okay, so now I also would like to know, here you can see that there's like a lot of poor call. I want to understand why poor call is happening. Okay, so I want to see the poor reason. So poor call reason, so you can go to filter based on poor reason, right? What is the poor reason? Okay, possible value is round trip. Okay, I set a round trip, for example. I remove this. I'm not interested anymore. So I go on. Where is it? Oh, okay. So now I have like two poor call because of the round trip. Okay, because of the round trip delay. So last time I remember I talked to you about what defines the network delay or congestion. Based on Microsoft definition, this define network congestion. Now, the reason that the reason I might call having poor call is because round trip. So this means based on this, my poor call must have greater than 500 milliseconds for round trip. That is why I'm having the poor call in my network. So I have to improve on this round trip latency, round trip the network. I have to improve my round trip in my network to ensure that there is no more delay. Because the reason I'm having poor call is because of the round trip. Okay, round trip, how do you define that the poor call? Poor call definition is if your round trip is greater than 500 milliseconds is called poor call. All right, so now I know what is the reason that the call are poor. And then, in fact, another thing, interesting thing is that Microsoft also have the template. Let's say, for example, some people already have the security enabled, and then they have a template which device that you are using, which device are uncertified, and then whether in your network anybody is using security or not. So you can using certifying network devices. You can also do that. How do you do that? You can go to this particular website called this here from Microsoft Community. They issue that there's a template. Okay, you just download the template that the best practice devices that Microsoft already defined. So long as the user are not using this best practice devices, Microsoft will define as the uncertified devices. So you can find out what are the uncertified or unclassified. What are the uncertified devices? So you download here, right? Then you go back to your security bottle. You can import here best practice device. So once you upload it, it will go all the way to back. So you can slide the bar and then see where it is uploaded. The reason what I'm trying to tell you is that Microsoft has a template to help you define which devices are using in your environment, and then which the devices that you're using in your environment are not supported. Let's say, for example, here, just now the template, best device practices, the template that I uploaded, the security template is now telling me that, hey, Ted, in the month of the September, there are like the user are using the built-in microphone and then made to their system call. Okay, and then this device are best practice. This device are not the best practice devices. Okay, so you can edit and see. Okay. Okay, so based on that, these devices are not the what. Okay, you can also invert. Okay, this is how you find out which device are best practices. Okay, so if your device is no longer in the range, and then you have to understand. So you have to advise the user. If the user talk to you about, hey, I'm having a poor call, or like the call are dropping, and then using, or the user complaining, hey, I'm not having a good quality call, even though I can hear it, but it is very poor. Then you can tell the user, hey, the reason you are having a poor call is because you are using built-in microphone. So in this case, you have to use the Microsoft certified headset in order to improve the quality call. There is the point. So based on this, you understand that so this that some of the things that I would like to share with you all about what is the security, and then how you can upload your building data, how you can zoom in on the interest that you would like to get it from security, how you stream down, how you define your dimension, how you define your filter, how do you add the, how do you filter out the value that you want, and then also how you retrieve the interested the value that you are interested in. Let's say, for example, I want to see the user in using a Wi-Fi network. I want to see the user making call in wire network, and then I want to see how many poor call, and then I want to see how many call are in total. I want to see in which particular day of the month is having the higher call volume, and then whether the call are made on wire network or Wi-Fi network, and then which network or 192.168 subnet or 10 network is the call are making from. So you can see all this information through security filter, measurement, and dimension. So please start using security and to find more about your network, to know the call qualities, and then to issue to retrieve meaningful, actionable insight info from security. So security is very good, and then it is a must-have and the troubleshooting tool to get started and to get a quality call. The point is that security can improve your call quality. Security allow you to monitor your quality in your network. Security allow you to have the complete overview over what is going on in your network in terms of call quality, in terms of the Skype business client version that the client are using, the firmware version that client are using, and then also when the particular call fail. Just now I show you that because the poor call or because of round trip is having more than 500 millisecond. There's the reason that the call are having poor, are classified as poor call. So these all are like very helpful, very insightful, very meaningful value and information that you can retrieve from security. So now I also show you how you can filter out based on your interest, based on your the info that you want to find out, retrieve from Discover Business Online. I hope you all start using security. It is out of the box, available without any extra cost and no license required. And then it is really very helpful and very much a product tool to maintain, to troubleshoot, and then to ensure that you have a very good call quality. All right, I will switch back to camera. I would like to say thanks to everyone before I wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to get the open Q&A. Anyone have a question or anyone would like to know more about that? You can also send me the question. All right. So far, I'm not having any question yet. So I believe you all are all right. Okay, I would like to say thank you, and then I will be doing some Discover Business live broadcast, more to come. And then the point of this security is that you use security to retrieve, to monitor, and then to troubleshoot your call quality in your network. And then the most important point is that you upload your network data to your Skype for Business online security portal, so that you can see your network range, and then you can filter based on your network. You can filter based on your the building information, like your office information, your area code, that. So start using security, a simple, easy, out of the box, and then you can be very, you can find it is very helpful and productive to maintain your good quality call. Okay, I will wait for a few minutes. Anyone who has a question? All right, I don't see any questions, so I'll be wrapping up. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us today, and then see you soon. Bye bye. Good night.